Morning YouTube. So I've been talking about it for some time, and today I'm going to be looking at a copper mechanical mod from Cloud Chasing Club. This is the Underdog competition mod, and here it is. I'm going to be relatively quick over this because there's not a huge amount to really talk about. It's an all copper mod. I've got this topped with a Kennedy Trickster and a Comp Life cap, which I think makes it look really nice. But yeah, it's all copper. Got these bevels down the sides, a nice positive button. Yeah, let's have a look up close and tell you my thoughts. Cool. So I said this year I'd try and get hold of some more mechs to look at, and this is indeed the Underdog mech from CCC, Cloud Chasing Club. So this is a UK manufactured mech mod. This is the box that it comes in, serialized on the bottom. You can't see that, I don't think, but that's 179. On the side it's got the Underdog mod competition. That's that. And then inside, nothing particularly to write home about, just a foam sleeve. And inside comes a silver plated spring. So that is quite a nice touch that you get with this particular device. You get the option to go between springs and magnets. But here is the mod in all its glory. Now, I polished this yesterday. I was going to a vape meet, and I thought I'll give this a nice clean, and it's already become very tarnished. So that is the curse of the copper mod. But as you can see, it's 24mm around, so it matches with this Kennedy. At the bottom you have, let's see if we can get some light on there, the CCC logo with the serial number. And there's venting that comes out of the bottom. So in fact this is vented both ends, so you can put your battery in either way, and it will be, or it should be, safer. On the top, now it has this hybrid top, which is not in focus. Come on now. Right, so it has this hybrid top. That you can see is the pin of the Kennedy, and then this piece will come off. Now I haven't got a tool with me because it gets stuck on quite well, and I was going to take this off, but to be honest there's no real need to take it off. You just attach this disc to your atomizer and then pop it on. But you can see you've got venting holes there. They can also be used to insert some sort of tool or some pliers to try and get this disc off as and when you need to. And then you can also see there's slight channels in the sides, so lining up with those holes, if you have a venting battery out the top, then it will come through those holes and out the sides, which is very nice. Nice threads. They're quite thick threads, so sometimes it takes a moment for them to catch, but generally very, very pleasant. And then you have the tube itself. So you've got nice deep threads on the inside there. It is a thick tube. It really is. It's a weighty tube, and the tolerance is pretty good. It's milled out beautifully. You've got the beveling on the side, which I've already mentioned, and then you've got your button. Now this is a pain in the ass to disassemble. So what you need to do is you need to get a screwdriver, not a screwdriver, a wrench or a spanner, or a socket to go down in there so you can disassemble the button. Now what I've been doing is I've been getting a dead old battery that's been covered up on both ends so that it's not going to short things out, or something like a battery, and using that to press down on against that switch so that you can then unscrew and back it out. as you can see, that's starting to come out. Screw it back in. But yeah, the magnets are pretty good. I have tried the spring, and to be honest, I prefer the magnets. I'm happy with them. Nice and simple in terms of how it goes together. And that's it really. You know, nothing really to write home about. It's a lovely, lovely tube. Really, really nice. Very, very well machined. Good quality. Tarnishes quickly, but hits incredibly well. Let's go up and have a chat and a vape. So not really necessarily the most articulate of descriptions on the Underdog, but all in all, it's very nice. It's almost sort of TVL-esque with these beveling grooves which are cut out. They also represent more of a challenge to clean, so you end up having to get a cotton bud and try and get it in there, get your brasso or your cleaner into the actual bevels. But once it is cleaned, it comes up beautifully. Very smooth switch. Fires off just beautifully. Now, I believe there were 300 of these made. They've been sold through Vapor Royalty, and I think they had some on Knucklehead as well. They had some authentics on Knucklehead vapes. And for an authentic device made in the UK for what was, I think, just shy of 70 quid, that is an absolute bargain, I think. When you look at this in comparison with other mods which are of a similar quality, you know, I think in terms of other quality, of good quality mods, you'd be looking at, you know, some of your AV products, or maybe your Sub-Ohm Innovations products, and it really does, it competes. Talking of competing, actually, at the meet that I went to last night, this got me to the runner-up in the cloud competition with this RDA and this build. So yeah, that's it really. Not masses and masses to talk about. It's a great mod. It's made in the UK, or it's made by a UK company, Cloud Chasing Club. 24mm around, made of copper. Nice magnetic button or a spring button, silver-plated spring button. Yeah, really, really nice. As I said, I won't go into any more detail because I think they're sold out, and I'm not sure if there's any more coming. I know that CCC have had, they've just released the version 2 of the Underdog. So the version 2 is a 25mm mod, and it doesn't have the bevels. So I will be looking at that at some point soon, hopefully. Again, limited runs, but that's cheaper, I think. I think that's only 50 or 59.99, something like that. But generally a really nice device. The only other thing you can get to change this is you actually can get a stackable tube, so you can make it into a double 18650 tube. So there's an attachment which goes on the top, which is called the Overdog. So you're then going to get some serious performance out of it. But to me, that's absolutely fine. It is. I'm running this at point. What am I running at? This is 0.1, and whilst it's not ridiculously hot, it does get quite a hot, slightly hot button. Not overly hot. The body of it gets quite warm, but I think that might well just be heat transfer between the RDA. Yeah, sorry, this has been a bit of a crap review actually. It does the job and I really like it, and it's something which I've been enjoying immensely. So if you want one, go and have a look. There's lots of them secondhand going around now. People are trading them quite a lot, so definitely worth looking on some of the Facebook groups, or join the Cloud Chasing Club Facebook group and see if anyone's got one for sale. But cheers, thanks very much, and I will see you for the next one.